Hi everyone. I am really excited to be here. A website is something that I've had in the back of my mind, kind of playing around with for a while, but it was always like for future Tori. However, I started getting into talking about my bullet journaling journey and I wanted to make life a little bit easier for everybody else by creating PDFs for you to download. So by doing that, I had to have a website so that you could download them, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they're free to you, and I'm really excited to tell you how to use them. So the first one I want to talk about is my appointment journal 1, which is before the appointment. Now, like it says at the top, you need to fill this out before your appointment. It is information that they're going to ask you right off the bat. So if you have it readily available, you can literally hand this to somebody and it will have everything that they need already on it. So the first section, as you can see, says current medications and quantity of each. So you're going to need whatever medication you're on. This can include supplements. So if you take whatever amount of vitamin A day, you need to write that down as well, because those kind of supplements can interact with medications that they decide to put you on. So make sure you are completely thorough with everything that you're putting in your body. So typically that's something that they ask either the medical assistant or the nurse right before the doctor comes in. They just go over your medication list and make sure it's up to date. So oftentimes when I go into an appointment, I will sit there and try to think of everything that I'm taking, and it takes a while. I can't confirm that it's accurate, it's just that type of thing. So this is for you to fill out before your appointment so that when they ask you those questions, you can either hand it to them or read it off the page. The next question is, are there any side effects of your current medications? Now, typically when you're going through the appointment, it can be hard to remember all the things that are going on. If you are taking something that is making you tired or it's giving you tremors or something like that, this is a space for you to write it down. Again, it's very important to fill this out before the appointment, because then you actually are not deer in the headlights and nervous about everything, and so you can just really focus on the answers. The next one they usually ask is, are there any new or worsening symptoms since your last appointment? This is another thing that it's easy to have fly out of your brain when they ask you questions, but it's really important that they have all that information so that they can make sure that their treatments are working. The last section is questions for your doctor. This is something that I usually jot down on a sticky note, but I've had several appointments where I forget to even look at the sticky note, and then I end up emailing my doctor, and it takes days to get an answer, whereas it could just be instantaneous if I asked her in the appointment. So that is all for Appointment Journal 1. If you use it, let me know how it works for you. Hopefully it will make things easier for you and more streamlined for your appointment. Take care.